My dear students, today's topic is classes and objects. In previous class, we have to discuss about defining the object of a class and example for defining object of a class and array of objects. And today's class, we have to discuss about that is array as a member of class. An array means it is one of the collection of homogeneous elements of same data type under the same name, that is generally defined as array. In previous year, we have to discuss about that is arrays and types of arrays. And arrays, it will be classified as three types like one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. In this session, we have to discuss about array as a member of class, and member means it is nothing but a data member data. For example, we have to consider one of the example for student. It contains the data members like register number, fees and name. So these are the data members. The data members is nothing but a variables, and variables that will be declared in a private section in a class. And array is a member of class. In class, we have to using the one of the concept like that will be the arrays. And arrays, it will be containing its own subscript, and subscript it will be indicate the position of the element. For example, we have to take as the class declaration, class student, and it will be containing private section. It will be declaring the data members, int, register number, char, name of 25 and float, fees, and also containing the member functions like read and display, void, read and void display. And closing bracket and must and should terminated as the semicolon. Array is a member of class. In this example, class name will be student. Class is one of the keyword, class name is one of the student, and it will be containing the access specifier like private and public. There will be two access specifiers will be there. We have to declare in a variables or data members in a private section, and register number it will be containing the sequence of digits. It has no fractional part. For example, 1001 is one of the register number. It will be containing the sequence of digits. It will be containing the integer values. It does not containing any fractional values. We have to take as the data type int. And next one, name. For example, Arun is one of the name. It will be containing sequence of characters. That's why we have to take as one of the data type char. It will be indicate the size, and size it will be indicate name of 25. So name of 25, and name it will be containing the sequence of characters. It has no fixed size. That's why we have to take as. So the size will be, the size should be positive integer number. It will be taken as whatever size. The size should be positive integer number. In name, it will be containing the sequence of characters. We have to take as the data type char. And fees, it will be containing integer values as well as fractional values. For example, 40,000. Point 50. It will be containing fees. It will be containing integer values as well as fractional values. That's why we have to take as the data type float. Int, char, float. So these are the register number, name and fees. These are the generally defined as data members or member data. And read and display, there are the two member functions is there that can be declared in a public section. member functions. So this is one of the example for array as a member of class. So why array as a member of class means in a class we have to using one of the arrays as member or data member. For example, so register number, it has no size, and name, it containing one of the subscript. It is one of the one dimensional array. It will be containing the size 25. The data member, it will be array type. That is array as a member of class. So we have to take an as number of types of arrays as a data member of array. So an array that will be data member. So in a class we have to using arrays concept, that is data member, and array as a data member of a class means in a class the data member that will be array type. That is one of the example of array as a member of class. And next one concept is, that is what is the difference between structure and class. Next concept is difference between structure and class. In first year we have to discuss about structure, and structure means it is a collection of heterogeneous elements of same data type or different data type. So in structure we have to define one of the keyword, that will be the struct. So what are the main difference between structure and class? Structure means it is a collection of heterogeneous elements of same data type or different data type. That is generally defined as the structure. And class means it is a collection of objects or grouping of objects, that is generally defined as class. So we have to defining a structure, we have to declaring a structure, we have to using one of the keyword, that will be the struct. Struct is one of the keyword, it is used to defining the structure. And class is one of the keyword, it can be used to defining a class. In structure we have to define using one of the keyword struct, and another class is used to defining one of the keyword class. And for example, the general format of structure, it can be written as, first we have to return a struct is one of the keyword, and structure name. Next, data type, member 1, data type, member 2, up to data type member n. This is the general format of structure. Again, the general format of class declaration, it can be written as class name, private, data member, member functions, public colon data member, member functions, and last one will be the protected. Data member and member functions. And closing bracket and must and should terminated as semicolon. So this is the general format for class declaration and this is the general format for structure declaration. For example, consider we have taken as one of the example. Example, struct student, struct student, and next one it will be taken as different data types. Int, register number, char, name of 25, float, fees. This is one of the example for structure. Struct is one of the keyword. It will be used to defining the structure. Student is one of the structure name, and it will be containing the different data types int, char, float. It is generally defined as the members. And example for class, it can be written as class student private int register number char name of 25 float fees. And again we have to take the public section want read what display. So that is one of the example for class. Again it will be taken as register number, name, fees. So these are the members of the student. And in class declaration we have to taken as the data members like register number, name and fees. And also it will be containing the member functions. And structure, it cannot be inherit, but in class, using class we have to inherit the programs. And so these are the some differences between the structure and class. And structure means it is one of the collection of heterogeneous elements of same or different data types, but class, it is a collection of or grouping of objects. And struct is also one of the keyword. It will be used to defining the structure, and class is also one of the keyword. It will be used to defining a class. And structure, the general format of structure, it will be containing struct, structure name, next data type member 1, data type member 2 up to data type member n. And class, a declaration, it will be containing class, class name. It will be containing the access specifier, private, public and protected. Private, it will be used to declaring the data members, and public section, it will be used to defining the member, declaring the member functions. So these are the some difference between structure and class. And the next concept is, that is, we have to implementing the simple program using class for addition of two numbers. So next one concept is write a C++ program to find addition of two numbers using class. It can be containing and C++ program must and should containing the header files like hash include iostream.h, next hash include con.io.h, next class. So we have to take as the class name, that will be the addition, and it will be taken as the private section. Private, we have to declare in the variables int a comma b comma sum. There will be three data members will be there, a, b and sum. Next we have to take as the public section. It contains the member functions. The first one, member function void read cout, enter the value for a and b. Next cin a, B. We have to read two numbers A and B, and we have to take as we have to add two numbers. So add two numbers means adding two numbers, equation will be sum equals A plus B. Next we have to take as another member functions void calculate. Write the equation sum equals a plus b semicolon and closing brace, and last one member function like that will be the void display. It will be used to display the result. Cout addition equals it will be read a plus b. The answer will be assigning some one of the variable. It can be written as sum. This bracket that will be closed it, and again this bracket it can be closed, and this brace it will be closed, and this brace it will be closed, and another brace will be there, that is class declaration, that will be closed and must and should terminated as the semicolon. And every C++ program must and should containing the main function. So it can be written as void main. We have to creating one of the object using the class name addition. A is one of the object. Next, but it can be used in clear screen, and again it will be containing the three member functions read, calculate and display. It can be written as a dot read, a dot display, and a dot read, a dot calculate, and last member function is a dot display. SCH closing log bracket. This is one of the simple program for addition of two numbers. In previous year, we have to discuss the program about using one of the main function. In this year, we have to write out programs using one of the class. This is one of the simple program for addition of two numbers. Thank you.